Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial using the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette by Mocha Brushes. It's just a very neutral, simple eye look that can be customized any way that you want to wear it. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can throw on lashes, a red lip, you can do whatever you want. Your face is your face and you can decorate it any way you want to. But I've been getting a lot of requests for like neutral eyes and everyday looks that people can wear, because I mean it's not feasible for everybody to be able to wake up and throw on a smoky eye in the morning. It's just not going to happen. I'm not a morning person, so I know all about that. That's about it. So if you have any questions, just leave them down below. But let's not make this intro 20 minutes long and jump into the video. So today we're going to be doing a tutorial with the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette by Mocha Brushes. If I can get my damn thing closed here. Okay. This is what it looks like. This was limited edition, but you still can order all of these eyeshadows separately. I think it's like a couple dollars or something more than it would be if you got the palette, but like I said, the palette's limited edition, and you can no longer get it anymore. It's not on the website, so on and so forth. I'm sure it's on eBay if you want to go pay $100 for it, but other than that, you can't get it. So let's just get real here and get this hair up out the way. Alright, so I've got my eyebrows on. So now I'm going to prime my lids, and I'm going to use MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. It just looks like this. Ooh, there goes the lid. It's just a nude base. So I'm just going to take that and apply it all over my eyelids from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone. So I do not have even the slightest clue as to what kind of eye look I'm going to do. I'm going to just wing it, I guess. In the description box I will list the number. That way if you want to order the shadows separately, if you don't already have this palette, you can go ahead and do that. And I will also list the row and the number the shadow is from left to right. That way that you can find it. Ooh. The way that you can find it in the palette as well. So I'm just going to start off, and I'm going to take a very light brown eyeshadow that I like to use as a transition color, and I'm just going to get it on a fluffy brush like this. This is similar to a Sigma E25 or a MAC 215, 225, something like that. It's just a blending brush. Mine's actually from Coastal Scents. I have no idea what the number of it is because there's no marking or anything on the brush. But any blending brush like this will be just fine. So I'm just going to pick up that color, and I'm just going to use this as a transition shade. And you want to hold your brush a little bit down, because the closer that you hold it, the harder you're going to press. So the further down on your brush that you are, the lighter hand that you're going to have. So I'm just going to place this. And I like to rock it back and forth, and then do circular motions to blend it out. And I'm sorry if I'm facing this way, but this is just where my mirror is, and I have to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go in with a medium brown. And I'm just going to place this right in the crease and carve it out. Like I'm just going to rock back and forth. Alright, and then I'm going to go back in with the clean blending brush and blend all that out. Then I'm going to go in with a darker brown and do the same thing. But I'm going to focus this. The first place you touch your brush is where you're going to have the most color. So with the first color, it was just a transition color, so I just buffed it all over. With the second color, I hit in the middle and just blended it out. With the darker color, I'm going to tap on the outside and blend in, because that's where I want the most color to be. On the outside and then blend in. If you want a lid shade to show up brighter, you can always put a base underneath it. And I really like the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils for this. This one is in the color Cashmere, and it's just kind of a like champagne gold color. I have no idea if you can see that. I just like to put this all over the lid and then put the eyeshadow over top of it, and it makes it brighter and it makes it last longer. Because some lighter eyeshadows tend to not pick up as well just on your bare eyelid with the other colors that have fallen down onto the lid and whatnot. So I like to take a base sometimes, not all the time, but it just depends on the eyeshadow. And I know the eyeshadow that I want to use, I need a base. So I'm just going to take this, I'm just going to spread it all over my eyelid, making sure to not take it up into the crease. Just to blend it a little bit. Take a flat brush. This is also from Coastal Scents, so I have no idea what the name of it is. And I'm just going to pack that color on there. And don't worry if it doesn't look great, we're going to go back and blend everything. Then after you pack your lid shade on, you're going to go back in with the fluffy white blending brush that has product on it, and then just blend out the crease. And I'm going to go back in and pick a little bit of the last brown color that we used. Just to get a better blend. So I want to do wing liner. You don't have to do wing liner. You can just skip the liner altogether if you really want to. So I'm just going to tight line, and I'm just going to take this is Wet n Wild Mega Last eyeliner crayon, and I'm just going to tight line with this. And I know it looks scary, but just if you're going to do this, be careful. You can also grab your lid and do it like that, but I always poke myself in the eye when I do that. Okay, and as you can see, that just darkens up our lash line. That's it. Then for eyeliner, I'm just going to use the NYC liquid eyeliner. It looks like this. Super cheap. It's like $2.99, and it's one of the best liquid liners I've ever used, and it dries matte, which is a big thing for me. I don't like it to be shiny, and a lot of liquid liners are shiny, and I'm not a fan. To the lash line. It's hard to talk and do eyeliner because when I move my face when I talk, I feel like I'm going to mess up. is I'm going to follow where my bottom lash line goes up and use that as a guide and just draw my little line. And then I'm going to do my line on the other side because I feel like I get more even wing liner if I do it that way. And then I just come up, not all the way to the top, but a little bit down, and then pull in. So now we're going to work on the face, and if you haven't already noticed the elephant in the room, my chest and my face are completely two different colors, and that's because I self-tan. But I don't like to self-tan my face because I wash my face twice a day, I exfoliate once a week, and it comes off way faster than this because I'm constantly washing my face. And I tone and use a lightening product and yada yada yada. So I just feel like there's no point because it comes off like way before my tan ever starts to fade, so I still end up two-toned, and it's a waste of tanning product in my opinion. So I just make sure that my foundation matches my neck. I'm just going to blend everything in with a damp beauty blender. Just going to dot everything on my face. I know it looks completely weird me putting this on my face because my face is so pale. Alright, I'm just going to blend it out. And if your foundation is lighter or darker than your face, make sure you blend down a little bit, and also make sure you bring it over to your ear a little bit just to make sure that you are completely blended. Then whatever's left on the back of my hand, I'll just put it in areas I feel like I need it. Okay, now that we semi-match, I'm going to do a little bit of cream contouring. Only thing that I use like every day on day to day, just because I prefer cream contouring over powder these days. So I just use a Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free foundation in the color Toffee Caramel. A lot of people that I see like on YouTube or whatnot will do everything at the same time. They'll do their contour, they'll do their highlight, and they'll just blend it out. I feel like I don't like everything kind of jumbles together in a way, so I like to do one at a time. So I will do contouring and then I will do highlighting, and that's just a preference. You don't have to do it that way, but I just feel like that's what works best for me. Just take my foundation stick and I make the lovely contour face. And I just lay it down the side there. Like so. I know, it looks crazy. Same thing on the other side. And then around the temples. I like to leave a little bit of space here because we are going to blend. Yeah. And then under the chin. And basically with contouring, what we're doing right now is creating shadows to make everything look deeper than what it is. And then when anything you contour, you're trying to push back. When you highlight, you're trying to bring forward. So if you have a big forehead or you have a big chin to yourself, then you might not want to highlight there. You might just want to contour. I like to use the bottom of my beauty blender to blend out my contour and the top to blend out my highlight. So I just like to start at the bottom and then here. And then around my temples. And when you do around the temples, try not to take the butt end of it and get it everywhere. Try to use it on the side just so that you blend into your hairline and not down your forehead. So now I'm going to highlight, and I'm just going to take this Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color Fair, and I'm just going to place this under my eyes like so, in a V shape. Sorry about my dogs, they're crazy because somebody just rang the doorbell. Down my nose, on my chin, and a little bit up onto the forehead, and in between the eyebrows. So this is completely random, but I mean, I'm just sitting here doing my makeup, so I want to be able to talk. Apparently we had our first earthquake here last night since moving here, and me and my husband both slept through it. Our dogs didn't wake up, nothing. I think they're just a little bit too used to living near a military base that they didn't pay attention. Neither did we. Okay, after you do that, then it's time to set everything, and I'm just going to use my Anastasia Contour Kit in the light medium shades or light shade, and I'm just going to set everywhere that I highlighted with the banana shade right here with the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. I'm just going to buff that in. Sorry if the lighting just got kind of crappy, but it got really cloudy and it's pretty dark outside. Maybe we'll actually get rain again. And to set the contour, I'm just going to take this middle shade right here and just put that everywhere that we put our contour. Just because I don't want it to be super stark. And if you need to blend out anything, just take a fluffy brush and blend. Alright, take it around your temples and the top of your forehead, everywhere that you put the contour. Here I'm going to do this. This is MAC Mocha, and it's just like a dusty rosy pink color. I'm just going to go back with a fluffy brush and just kind of blend that together. And then I'm going to highlight, just use a little highlighter, and I'm just going to use the highlighting shade in the Anastasia palette. Just because I don't have another highlighter right now. I need to get one, but I don't know which one to get. So I'm just going to take this on top of the cheeks. and down the bridge of the nose. The e.l.f. contour brush or C brush or whatever. It was like $3. And I'm just going to go back into the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm just going to get the color we used for our transition and the second color, the medium brown. I'm just going to mix those together and run those along the bottom lash line. On the top lashes, I like to use the Lancome Hypnose and the Urban Decay Perversion. I just like the way those look together. And then on the bottom, I use the Telescopic Carbon Black from L'Oreal, and I just like the real thin brush for underneath. It lets you get every little lash. I like to do the Perversion first and then the Hypnose Drama. And then the Hypnose Drama. And for lips, you can pretty much do any kind of lip that you want with this look. So I'm just going to take, I think this is Bare Minerals. It's a little, yeah, it's a Bare Minerals. It's just a little sample I got, but I actually really like this. But it's the Marvelous Moxie lipstick in Speak Your Mind. And it reminds me a lot of MAC Angel, so if you have that, you can use that as well. And then over top of that, I'm just going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the color Baby Pink. And that's it. And you can take your hair down out of that weird bun, and you can blend your lips with a lip brush or just your finger, just to kind of blend everything together. This kind of eye look, you can really take it any way you want to go. You can keep it kind of muted like I did by putting just like a light pink lip on. You can make it even more muted and wear a nude lip. You can put a big bright red lip, a bright pink lip. You can take this any way that you want to go. This is one of the reasons I really wanted to do a look like this, because it'll work for pretty much everybody. Customize it to fit your everyday life and how you want to look. So that being said, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. If you have any questions, just leave them down below. And if you would like to see more looks like this or more looks using the Jaclyn Hill palette, then just let me know. And until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.